Morning gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com, coming to you April the 5th, a day where the Thai government are going to be announcing more loosening of the restrictions that have limited me coming back to the UK. So all being well, I'll be back in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going into Thai New Year at the moment, which is called Songkran, and it's a water festival. And it's a bit like a baptism for everybody. Normally speaking, within the Christian faith, you get baptized, and it's representative of a cleansing, a clearing, the sign of the cross, which has actually Wiccan and pagan references, because this is the third eye. But that aside, within the Christian Judaic faith, they say that they're putting the sign of the cross, and they are baptizing you, giving you your name, your Christian name. People tend to forget this now, that you have a Christian name, and we're not allowed to talk about the UK or Europe or anywhere being a Christian country, because that will offend people who aren't Christians. But trust me, I'm in a Buddhist country, and if I was to deny Buddhism or to disrespect Buddha or to say that it's not a valid faith system or belief system, I don't think I'd last very long amongst the people that I live with. In other words, the Thai nationals, they wouldn't respect that opinion from me, and I wouldn't be allowed to stop them saying what they want to say with the excuse that it offends my religion. They tell me to get out the country or to shut up. But we tend to allow other people to dictate what we can say and do, and we can't offend people. But I digress anyway. So where we are with the situation is that we're going into a season which is Thai New Year, Songkran Water Festival, and everybody squirts water on each other. Same as everything in Thailand, it's made into a fun celebration. So even the police have super soakers, and they'll throw buckets of water onto these open buses, and it's carnival and festival. Because of coronavirus restrictions over the last 2 years, there's been no Songkran, but as the restrictions lift, Songkran started, tourists have started to come, and that means that I'm able to get one of the return flights. As the flights come in, the international flights come in, I can get the plane going back to get back to the UK in the West, and I can't wait. Can you see this? Okay, just in case you guys think that when I talk about healing, that I'm sort of preaching from an ivory tower, that your life is great, Mike, you don't have any problems. Trust me, if you heard my story, you know that I've had major spine trauma, which stopped me walking for 3 years, changed my life, and that I had a mini stroke back in 2016, changed my life, went temporary blind, passed out, and I've had seizures since. The reason for that, I discovered, was the integrity of my vascular system, that I have weak veins. And since I've been in Thailand, I've been strengthening those veins and purifying my blood, which is another reason why I won't have the Jabberwoony, because I've spent about 3 years purifying my blood with organic food and all sorts of naturopathic and homeopathic serums, potions, tinctures and powders to make myself healthy, so that I don't have seizures, blood clots, so that I don't have any problems. And yet occasionally I still have problems. That's a bleed in the eye, and in the past 2016 I got a bleed in the back of my brain. Passed out, was blind, and I now have a shadow on my eyesight, something that I live with, like I live with the pain in my spine. I've got drop palsy in my right foot. These are things that you're not aware of, and a lot of people say, oh, you're okay, mate, you have a great life. No, you set yourself up to live with what is, and what is that I have drop palsy down the right hand side of my right leg. I have a numb right leg and a right foot that doesn't work, which I deal with. I have this, and who knows when this will occur here. And I'm not asking for sympathy. I love my life. This is who I'm meant to be, and I teach from this. I teach from my spine injury, my personal pain story. I have overcome, and I teach other people to overcome it. So whatever's going on for you today, as restrictions are lifted, or as the news changes, as society changes, as the world changes, your own personal circumstances is your own personal journey. Be a hero in that journey. It's a story of your life, and make it a good story, make it a worthwhile story, make it a a story that you can be proud of when you're at the end of your life. Have no regrets and teach from your story. And whatever you experience or suffer, or whatever words you want to use, suffering is a choice. You can be a victim or a victor. Be a victor, be a winner, and teach other people to be the same, and have a wonderful day. And I'm looking forward to getting back to the UK, and when I do, I'll be putting on all sorts of social events. I'll be running a retreat on Anglesey, and I'll be doing workshops and classes, and you're all welcome. So watch this space. Be powerful, enjoy your mind, have a great day.